daily diss with Mr. CC. Daily diss with Mr. CC. He's mean, he's rad, he's so in charge. His disses are obscene and his cuss is large. You piss on him and he'll hate on you. You hate on him and he'll piss on you. Oh yeah, but daily diss with Mr. CC. Oh, daily diss with Mr. CC. Daily diss with Mr. CC.
Hey, and welcome to another edition of the Daily Diss. I'm Mr. CC, and on this edition of the Daily Diss, it's all about the 2012 phenomenon, or in some other words, 2012 conspiracy. Basically, a lot of the 2012 phenomenon believers and the ones who research this thing and believe in it think it's the reshaping of the world, the end of the world, just the restart of the world, based on various things from the Mesoamerican long count calendar, various astronomical alignments and numerological formula relate to the date that has been proposed. There's many things. There's many things associated with the 2012 phenomenon that people believe, but I personally don't believe it. But if you want to believe it, that's fine. They're the ones that believe it, and that's all. That's it. That's all. And then there's ones that are basically fear mongers who push this on you, like you have to be worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all, because it's just fear mongering, and it's just they just want to instill fear in you and make you think, oh, this is a big event. But there's been astronomers and other scientists who have rejected this forecast of an apocalyptical nature as just pseudoscience. Basically, that the events are simply contradicted by simple astronomical observance and whatnot. So take that as you will, but there has been experts, so there are experts that do refute these claims that it's sort of like a phenomenon, a doomsday, whatever. I mean, there's been doomsdayers that said, oh, year 2000, there's doomsday. There were the hardcore doomsdayers for that. It's just nothing but fear-mongering tactic. Just like, oh, Y2K was a big money laundering scheme and a fear tactic. Oh, you better get your computers fixed. That was just you see, there's all these fear-mongering tactics that try to get people to have to ready themselves for it. But I don't believe in this phenomenon, this conspiracy. If you want to believe it, fine, but you don't shove it off on people and have them start fearing it, because that's kind of, I think it's the wrong thing to do. You don't use something like this to put the fear in someone. If they want to believe in it and be fearful of it, that's their choice. You don't decide. You don't go and start preaching this bullshit on, and start having people feared for their lives about it. Like I said, you can do it all you want. You can just let people know in a civilized manner, but you don't have to shove it on people like they're like it's some thing that's actually going to happen. I, for one, don't believe in it, and I for one feel and think and believe that we will be here come December 22nd, 2012. I mean, all these people want to say, oh, this and this and this, and they want to try to dig up historical evidence for it, but it's been refuted by experts, like I said, through various science and astronomy, that the facts just don't add up. So, I mean, maybe in some cultures it's good, it's what they believe. In some people, in other, that's what they believe, which again is fine. I'm not gonna sit here and rattle off something to make you fearful of it. Um, you know, I'm for one just think, oh, here's what I believe. Here's what I think. Here are what I believe are the facts. You take it as you will. I'm not gonna force it on you, but when the world, you could, if I was one of them, this is me hypothetically speaking, like I was one of them, I would just say, and if the world is done, the world starts over or is ended, don't say I didn't tell you so. That's how I would approach it. I'm not gonna shove it down their throats to the point where people are scared for the future, scared for their lives. You know. I'm not gonna believe. I don't believe in this crap. I will never believe in this crap, and so that's just it. You don't need to put the fear into people. I mean, it makes you look like a total lunatic nut job, because a lot of even different theories on different items make people give them the label of lunatic nut job, idiot, stupid, whatever. And this is one of those things. You can try to you can give me all the facts you want. You can give everybody all the deniers of the 2012 phenomenon / conspiracy all the facts you want, but that doesn't mean they will believe it. You can let them decide for themselves if they think it's true, if they think it's real, and it's going to happen. If they believe that, that's fine. But as long as you're not forcing it on them, that's fine too. Because it's like anything. You don't force it on them, because you don't want to just have them say, "Oh, you're forcing it on me, so why should I believe you?" You're not giving me the information in a civilized, in a dignified manner. It's fine. You believe what you believe, and I'll believe what I believe, and all the deniers will believe what they believe. It's not up to you to decide, oh, they need to believe this because it's going to happen. Just because you have all this, just because you believe it'll happen, just because you've read stuff saying it's going to happen, just there, like I said, there's all the people having that's done the stuff to disprove it and say it's not possible. So those are the two sides that clash, and until there's one or some solid evidence disproving the science and the astrology, passing it off as pseudoscience, that has proven this has stated this to be pseudoscience, you're not gonna and the actual believers of it have actual concrete evidence that this is gonna happen. I'm not gonna believe it. I'm never gonna believe it. And was it last year, I believe? Sometime last year, I believe, there was these commercials for this thing called a lottery, and basically what it was some type of lottery that people would be entered into in the States, and a certain number of people would be chosen to go to this underground thing. It sounds all just another part of the 2012 conspiracy, and I haven't really heard anything about it since really last year. I mean, sure, people still bring it up, but last year the whole 2012 conspiracy was running rampant, and you know, it was running rampant, it was running wild, and before then or after that, I've never heard anything else on it. I mean, sure, there are some circles that still talk about it, but largely I don't hear about it, which is fine, because I don't need to hear about it, because unless I see it with my own eyes, I'm not going to believe it's going to happen, and and even then I'm gonna believe. It's just like in May when the doomsdayers say, oh, the end of the world's coming. Oh, and then now it's October 21st. They say the end of the world's coming. So with all these people saying, oh, this date and that date's gonna happen, I really can't put stock into it, because there's already been one date this year that has come and gone, that doomsday is supposed to happen, and another date this year that's supposed to happen, and December 21st is just going to be like any other day. It's going to be in the Christmas holidays season, and I'm just going to go about my life doing what I normally do, and just doing and living my life. I'm not buying into this crap of the doomsday, because it just makes you look like a lunatic, a loony, a nut job, just an overall a lunatic jackass, you know. It makes you look stupid, and in my opinion. But that's basically the ones that are really that doing it for fear mongering. Those are the ones that are really the lunatic jackasses. The ones that don't do it for fear mongering, I can respect that. But the ones that they're doing it just for the simple fact that they want to put fear into people, they're nothing but dumbasses. So let me know what you think about the 2012 phenomenon, the 2012 conspiracy, in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time on the Daily Diss.